lung cancer, heart disease, allergic reactions, brain, liver, and kidney problems. Those are a few of the large list of the health problems that is caused by the air pollution. The air we, our family, our friends breathe is polluted, and it affects our health negatively. The largest contributor to the air pollution is the meat industry. Hi, my name is David, and today I want to talk about the pollution of the air coming from the animal factories. And I want to prove there is a problem, and I also want to suggest a few solutions. I will talk about two things: the problem of air pollution and the solution, what we can do to solve the problem. The one cause of the air pollution is animal waste. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, 335 million tons of animal waste is generated each year in the United States. This is 1/3 of total waste generated in the country. The waste is dumped in large manure lagoons, and as it starts to decompose, it starts producing the harmful gases like ammonia, methane, and carbon dioxide. These gases go to the atmosphere and pollute the air. According to the research of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, dangerous gas methane production has increased by 26% last 20 years. Totally, there's 400 different kinds of harmful gases that are produced as the waste decomposes. And now you might think that you are far away from those animal factories and it doesn't affect you, but you're wrong. Well, first thing is that we have only one atmosphere, and eventually it will reach you, and eventually your air will be polluted as well. The second, not only it affects us when we breathe, but it also affects the water we drink. It also affects the bodies of the animals, the fish, and the crops we eat. So it affects you. It is a problem. Animal factories also cause the climate change. According to Stanford.edu, meat industry causes 18%, this is 1/5 of total greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere. The greenhouse gas is a gas that absorbs the energy and radiation. It traps the heat coming from the sun to the atmosphere, and it causes the global warming. United Nations research shows that US produces the most greenhouse gases in the world. We generate almost 7 million tons of carbon dioxide, which is 3 times more than the largest country in the world, Russia, and twice as much as China. So what causes those problems? According to Anna Lappi, national bestseller author and environmental speaker, 2.2 pounds of meat production requires the same amount of energy that can light 100 watts light bulb for 20 days. We take that energy from burning fossil fuels. And as we burn fossil fuels, we produce greenhouse gases. So solutions, what we can do. One thing we can do as a people is to reduce the intake of the meat. We are the reason that the meat industry exists. According to USDA.gov, average American consumes 195 pounds of meat each year. As Nobel Prize winner Rajendra Pachuri said in 2008, the most attractive opportunity in terms of immediate action is to give up meat for 1 day a week to decrease it from there. According to PETA.org, if each American will give up meat 1 day a week, the amount of carbon dioxide decreased will be equal to 500,000 cars in the US. This is a simple rule of supply and demand in the economics. As demand decreases on the meat, the meat factories will be forced to reduce less meat. And as less meat we produce, less greenhouse gases and other harmful gases go into the atmosphere. The second solution to the problem will be animal waste management. According to sustainabletable.org, researchers discovered that adding sodium carbonate to manure will dramatically decrease the amount of harmful gases produced from the animal waste. And the second solution of the animal waste will be just to send the cattle to pasture. It will avoid having all those waste in one place, and it will decrease the production of the harmful gases. In conclusion, I've talked about an air pollution problem caused by animal factories. And hopefully I'll prove that it's a big problem, and hopefully you think that we need to take an action. Meat production causes air pollution, and hopefully next time you take a bite of a delicious meat, you will think about the consequences that little piece of meat caused. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. Very nice. Very nice.